Here's why you need to tune in right now. With CTR Media Network, you can transform your knowledge into a fully produced TV show. Imagine your content streaming on platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV, reaching over 350 million households in 140 countries. We take care of everything, from managing your ready-to-go content to global distribution. And it's not just any content, it's edutainment, a perfect blend of education and entertainment that keeps viewers coming back for more. You'll join a vibrant community of thought leaders, podcasters, and educators, all sharing a passion for impactful content and global reach. Plus, with our app available on Google Play and the App Store, your show will be accessible to millions more. Ready to shine on the global stage? Let's get you started. Schedule a 15-minute call with us today and turn your idea into a TV sensation. Reply to this video by saying, "I want to learn more." Don't wait, your audience is out there waiting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to CTR Media Network TV. I am your host, Dr. T&J Ramsey, and we are at the Flourish Homeschooling Conference in Decatur, Georgia, where we are interviewing multiple different people within the educational sector, such as organizations, nonprofit organizations, business for profit, parents, and also homeschooling graduates that are sharing their story with you today. So if you have on the top of your mind whether or not you want to homeschool or not, or you're a homeschooler looking for support, whether you are a homeschooling child yourself or parents, because you know we're family friendly over here, then that is exactly why we're here today. And today we have an amazing next guest. Her name is Brandy, and she is going to be sharing with us what she does, what her company does, and how they can actually help you on your homeschooling journey. So Brandy, welcome to the show.
Hello. My name is Brandy Robertson, and I am an outreach librarian with the Georgia Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled. And we are a unique, free, statewide public library service for anyone who has a disability where they can't access print. So that's either vision issue like blindness or low vision or conditions leading to blindness, as well as reading disabilities like dyslexia, autism, ADHD, and physical disabilities like Parkinson's, arthritis, or paralysis, where you can't hold a book.
Wow, just thinking about that. I never even thought about the need until you actually listed all the needs. I mean, because I am a parent that have a child with dyslexia. So I know how hard it is just from that category to find, services for a child or an adult with dyslexia. So to know that you not only supply that need, but you added in Parkinson's. So what made you guys decide to be so innovative and open up this particular demographic to be able to touch the lives of these unique individuals?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little history. So we are a network library of the National Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled, which is a division of the Library of Congress. The NLS, which we call it for short, was founded in 1931 to serve World War I veterans coming back from the war. They were blinded, and so they couldn't read. And so it started in a small space in the Library of Congress many years ago. And eventually over the years, they realized more than people who were blind needed access to reading materials. They couldn't read it. So we were one of the pioneers of audiobooks. So if you read Audible, listen to Audible, Libby at your local library, thank the Library of Congress for NLS, because that's where it kind of kicked off. So we've had 8 tracks, record players. We've seen like the long history of audiobooks. So that's what our core product is audiobooks, but we first started offering Braille as a resource to people coming back from the war.
Wow, I never even thought of that. And so I love audiobooks. I have a subscription to Audible. I listen at books all the time. So to know that I'm just floored that this started in the 1930s.
Yes. And so, like I said, they're audiobooks. We have a device that we offer. I should have brought it with me. It's like all of this is free. It is paid with your tax dollars. So if you are low vision, blind, have a reading disability like dyslexia, and you need accessible reading materials like audiobooks, we can provide that for you. We're like your local public library. We offer programs like peer support groups, book clubs. We even have a patron prom. We do summer reading. We have ice cream social. So we're trying to make reading more accessible for everybody, because everyone can't see that book or hold that book. Or if you're dyslexic, it's hard focusing on that text, and having audio is so beneficial to a lot of people. And it's just easier because I listen to audio while I'm folding clothes.
I mean, who doesn't? It's just like a podcast. You listen as you do things, right? And so is this just in Georgia, or is this something that people within the United States can have access to?
Okay, so we, our library, Georgia Library Services, as its name says, is a Georgia library. However, there is a library like ours in every state. Sometimes they're referred to as talking book libraries or talking book centers because of the audio aspect, but we are federally mandated to exist. So there is a library like ours in every state. So if any of our patrons move to Hawaii, we will transfer their services to Hawaii or any U.S. territory. Or if you live overseas and you're a U.S. citizen, you can still get your audiobooks from us. So if you're a U.S. citizen, you can get free audiobooks if you qualify.
That's amazing. So how does one apply to be able to have access to these resources?
It is so simple. So we have a website. It is gls.georgialibraries.org. And if you go to our website, you can access an online application. It's very easy to fill out. It's a fillable PDF. On the second page, you have to have someone certified, which is super easy. You just need a professional that's not a relative to sign off on your application saying that you qualify. So they can be your local librarian, a doctor, teacher, social worker. We don't require any documentation. So if you have an IEP, we don't need it. This is basically an honor system. If you say, I need services like these, and you can have someone say, I know this person qualifies, you can sign up. You fill out the application, have it signed, and you send it back to us either via email or mail.
I had no idea. Like, I'm learning so much at this event this year of things that I didn't even realize existed. And so I'm definitely going to be sharing this with more people, because to have free access to high quality education and the devices. Let's talk a little bit about the device. You mentioned the device.
I wish it had it with me. So it is it's an accessible device. So there are large buttons on there. It has Braille. So everything's tactile. So we were originally founded for people who are blind. So we make sure everything is tactile and easy to access. And it's a machine. It comes in the mail. It's free. You don't have to use a machine because it's not a cute machine. It's kind of bulky. But it's free, and if you like it, you can use it. It holds up to 30 hours of charge. It doesn't require Wi-Fi, and it doesn't require Bluetooth. So if you want to disconnect from like your tablet or your phone, a lot of parents don't like their kids on their tablets all the time.
I was just going to say
they can use our device to listen to their audiobooks. Or if you're a senior and you're not tech savvy, it is super easy to use. It speaks all of the instructions for you, so you don't even have to read a manual. But we also have an app, because we know everyone's keeping their phones in their pocket. They like the flexibility of moving with their tablet to read on the bus or to read on the beach. And so we have an app called BARD, and it stands for Braille and Audio Reading Download. And you can download your audiobooks that way. And it's the same collection of books. There are over 150,000 books available on our platform. We have over 70 magazines. So if you like magazines like Oprah Magazine or House Beautiful, we have all of that in audio. And you can also get Braille. So if you're a Braille reader, we can provide Braille books. We will mail them directly to your home. I want to mention that everything we do, we send through the mail. So you don't have to come pick it up from anywhere. It's free postage. You return everything free in the mail. Or we do everything virtually.
I was just going to ask you that. Do we have virtual access? And you answered the question. You guys really are innovative, and I would say keeping a pulse on what the community like and how they like to dispense things, because we want it simple, we want it easy, and to have access to all of those amazing things. And it's free.
Yes, completely free.
Like,
People get hung up on free. That's the first question. Like, how much? Nothing. You pay for this with your tax dollars. I like our slogan from our National Library Service. It says that all may read. That is our goal, that every Georgian, every person in the United States has access to materials that they want to read.
Okay. Well, Brandy, with everything that your organization does, and thank you so much for sharing, what inspired you to go into this line of work, to do this specifically? Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I stumbled upon this job on LinkedIn, and I read it. Yeah, I did not know anything about this library.
How about LinkedIn? Okay.
Yes. And so I saw it. I said, oh, it sounds really interesting. I'm going to give it a try. I'm a librarian by profession, so I'm going to give it a try. And so I was hired, and I was just amazed about what we offer and what we do and who we serve. And I just love interacting with parents, just people who thought they couldn't read anymore because they couldn't see it. I mean, I've heard so many stories of seniors saying, I'm losing my vision. I love to read, but I just can't read it anymore. And to tell them, hey, you have free audiobooks. I mean, I've had people cry on me, and that
I can see that.
Or just having parents who are just frustrated with access to materials for their kids, especially if you're homeschooling. You're trying to find all the resources that you can, and to be able to tell a parent, hey, here's a service you can give your child. It's completely free. It travels with them throughout their life. It grows with them. We have every book imagined. We have old Western, so we have something for everyone. And just to see someone's face light up when they hear that they can read again, it's amazing.
Yes, and the fact that you said that you have over 15,000, 150,000.
150,000.
150,000 books.
And so that's like new titles and old titles. So if you have
magazines,
that's a separate number. And then we have foreign language materials. So if you speak French, Spanish, German, Russian, Croatian, we can get titles in other languages.
Wow. Okay. I'm like, these interviews at this year's event, I am just like floored and speechless of what we have access to that we don't even know.
Yep, that's why we're here.
Okay, Brandy, like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, Flourish is showing off this year, like, with all of these amazing people, they're showing off in a great way. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing all of this information, and to be able to unlock the imagination again, to be able to tap into reading and audio for a generation, or not just generation, for a group of people who may feel that part of their life is over, like you was expressing how older people felt like, oh, I can't see like I used to. And now to be able to allow them to have access to it, and to have access to it free. And we know how difficult it is with the economy and the budget, and families with multiple children as homeschoolers. How are you going to do 7 children or 5 children? And the fact that you guys already took care of that. It's free. You just apply the requirements. You guys, listen, go ahead and apply and see, do your family, I would say, see, do you qualify for this program? And also share this information with someone else, because it can really change their life. And for those of you who are homeschooling parents looking for curriculum, honey, 150,000 books. You will never have to worry about another book for another day in your life.
And I will add, we have another service that we cover for our patrons. Now every state offers this. It's called Bookshare. And this is a proprietary service where you can get not only audio, but text. So if you're dyslexic and you still want to read along with the audio, Bookshare offers that, and it can enlarge the text. It highlights the text as it reads the audio to you. And if you can't receive that through your public school or university, GLS will step in and offer that for you, because it's a fee per year for this service. So we offer it to our patrons who qualify, and it's once again free because we're covering it for you, but it's an additional service where you get even more, not just fiction and nonfiction titles. There are manuals, test prep, and textbooks on there. And there are over 1 million books on that platform. So there's even more. And like I said, it's great for students who are dyslexic. It is a service that's supposed to be offered through your public schools, but if you can't get it, or if you're homeschool or private school, we do offer Bookshare to our patrons as well.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all this information with us, and how our families and participants, educators can actually tap into this amazing resource. Is there anything else you want to share with our viewers and listeners before we go?
Yes, if you have any questions, please go to our website, is gls.georgialibraries.org, or give us a call at 1-800-248-6701, and someone will answer the phone for you Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. So just reach out with any questions and we're here for you.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing about your amazing organization and just like opening our mind to what is actually available. Because I didn't know. I did not know.
I get that a lot.
I'm like, wow. Okay. I love Audible, but I didn't know it was a free version. Like, well, anyway, you guys, if no one told you today that you matter, that you are important, and that you are worthy, I'm here to tell you that you are all of that. And the reason why we do come into the community to interview and share and learn and build and grow is because of you. We know there is a great need for various different things that you just do not know that exist. And so go ahead and tap into all of these resources and let us know what you think. And until next time, I want you to keep smiling, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.
Welcome to CTR Media Network, where we're revolutionizing the podcasting landscape. Are you an entrepreneur or podcaster searching for a platform to amplify your voice and message? Do you desire a way to establish yourself as the go-to authority in your niche without breaking the bank? Podcasters, are you on the hunt for a platform that not only offers unwavering support but also provides expert podcast coaching, robust podcast promotion strategies, and invaluable insights into podcast monetization, all while ensuring you retain complete ownership of your content? Look no further. At CTR Media Network, we've got you covered. We have helped countless entrepreneurs and podcasters reach their goals over a period of time. At CTR Media Network, we're dedicated to nurturing both you and your brand. We specialize in helping podcasters and entrepreneurs grow. We're here to help you maximize your visibility and market share both online and offline. Our diverse podcast network spans across social media, 24/7 streaming online TV, Roku TV, radio, media outlets, podcasting platforms, and more, reaching an impressive 350 million households. But beyond numbers, we prioritize care, education, and assistance in realizing your dreams of making a positive impact on the world. Join us in this mission by allowing us to provide our platform for you to share your compelling podcast shows, engaging interviews, standout products, services, and impactful advertisements. Experience the difference with CTR Media Network, the network that genuinely cares about you, your journey, and treat you like family.